Yo, what's good, man? This is your boy at DFS Mastermind _ over on Twitter. Thank you for clicking on the video. I told y'all, man, we gonna be back, man. We gonna be getting back into the groove of things. We know MLB is amongst us. Shout out to the Golden State Warriors. They wrapped up that series, man. So basketball is done. We have no football. The only two options we really have is gonna be baseball and WNBA, man, that we can get on a consistent basis right now, man. So let's focus in on these two sports. I have not started making WNBA videos. I may do that coming up pretty soon. But right now, I just want to have all my attention focused on one sport, and that sport is going to be baseball, man. Today we have an 8-game slate. I'm going to go ahead and get you my top 2 pitchers. Since I'm over here on Draftkings, I'm going to give you 3 to 4 bats, and then I'm going to let you know my top stacks, man. So let's go ahead and hop into it. Now, today at pitcher, up top, I will be paying up for one of these guys. And the guy I want to pay up for is going to be Madison Bumgarner. Now, I do think Carlos Carrasco is in an excellent situation taking on these White Sox. And I like Pat Corbin a little bit as well. But my favorite will be Mad Bum. I know he's just now coming off the injury list, the DL list. He played a few games in the minors. And he had one game last week, I believe. Taking some positives out of this game, he went 8 innings strong, got 82 pitches up, so we know that total will continue to climb. I think he has a good matchup going up against Miami, so I want to go ahead and run him out there. I feel like some people may say it's a little too early to pay this 10-4 price tag for him, but I think he should do fine. We know this is one of the top pitchers in the MLB when healthy, man. So I think he's on his way to getting back on his grind, man, getting his crown. So I'm going to go ahead and recommend him tonight. That is my top pitcher. And then my second guy is a little cheaper. I have 2 guys you can choose from, and those 2 guys are going to be Jack Flaherty. Flaherty's taking on San Diego, man. You know we want to attack the Padres, although they had a very, very decent game, I believe, yesterday. I think they put up about 4 to 5 runs, if I'm not mistaken. But I think Flaherty should be in a very decent situation. I like his price tag. Second pitcher is not the most beautiful thing. I think another popular guy will be Jose Quintana. I think he's just simply too cheap. He's taken on Milwaukee, and Milwaukee, they normally scare me because although they strike out a lot, they have super, super explosive upside, man. And if they get a pitcher, to get out of his comfort zone, they can really pile up the numbers. But those will be my 2 mid-tier pitchers, my second-tier pitcher, Flaherty and Jose Quintana. I'll be running a few different variations. So I'm going to do a lineup with Mad Bum and Quintana, Mad Bum and Flaherty. And then I'm going to have a lineup out there with Flaherty and Jose Quintana. But those are my 3 top guys. Let's hop into some bats, man. My bats are very simple. I have a few teams that I really want to target. But let's hop into it, man. One of my favorite catchers today, I had to recommend him. It's going to be Mr. Buster Posey. He's taking on Chin. We know he's a left-hander. We know Buster Posey smashes opposing pitching, man. So I look for him to have a very, very solid day. Taking on the slow-throwing pitcher in Chin. It should be a very good situation for Buster Posey. So that is going to be the number 1 guy I recommend. Moving on to first base. Man, I want to go down for a cheaper Justin Smoak. I think he's going to be in a decent situation. We seen Toronto completely blow up, man. They filled it up. Justin Smoak was not that involved in that scoring yesterday, man. So I look for him to bounce back today. A very good situation in Tampa Bay. He's very cheap, man, so I want to go ahead and recommend him. We know he's a switch hitter, very, very patient guy at the plate, man. He is one of my top hitters on tonight. Moving on to outfield, man, I got to get you some cheapies. What I'm doing for a lot of my cheap guys, I'm going to Baltimore, and I'm going to use their cheap outfielders. I don't know if I want to do all three outfielders, but I will use two of the three, and those guys are going to be Adam Jones, Mark Trombone, and Trey Mancini. I really like all of these guys in this situation today, taking on Stephen Wright. Baltimore has a very, very decent total at 4.5. It could go up. It opened up at 4.3, and it's already 4.5. So as the day goes along, we could see that total increase, man. But I really love these players because of their cheap price tag. And Stephen Wright is not an ace at all, man. He is not a pitcher that you want to be super cautious about attacking. So I'm going heavy, man. I'm going to probably do some Adam Jones, some Mark Trombone, mix it up. And I definitely want to pair some of those outfielders with my boy Manny Machado. I know he's very expensive. If you don't want to spend your big bucks on Manny Machado, if you rather have Trout or Benintendi, some guys like that, some other big bats in your lineup, feel free to do that. But I think shortstop is a little weak today, man. Once you get past these first people that you see on your screen who are all pretty expensive, and if I'm going to be spending this much money, I'm going to just go up to Manny Machado. That's just myself personally. Lindor is also in a very good spot. We know Cleveland has a massive total of 5.6. They will be pretty chalky, but the guy that I'm going to be rocking with is going to be Manny Machado. Hopefully y'all found this video helpful. Before I get out of here, my top stacks on the day is going to be the San Francisco Giants. I think going up against Chin, they will be very, very overlooked. Nobody will have them. If you want to go and get some of their top bats, man, get Buster Posey, Longoria, McCutchen. I think that is a pretty cool way to get a unique stack going, man. So I really like them. I also really love Baltimore taking on Stephen Wright once again. And then I think this Toronto and Tampa Bay game, we can look at that as a game stack, man. I think it'll be very overlooked. The totals are pretty low, man. They're around 4.1 as of right now. But two pitchers on the plate that these batters can take advantage of. So that's why I'm looking at those two guys. And we just seen Toronto completely go off, and their total yesterday was not high at all. So I'm going to definitely be keying in on those teams that I just mentioned. The most popular stack will probably be the Cleveland Indians, man. So if you want to go with the chalk, it will be a good stack, man. I'm not going to lie. They should rock this pitcher. So you can definitely pay attention to them. But those are the guys that I will be rocking with. Hopefully y'all found this video helpful. I am your boy DFS Mastermind. I am about to get up out of here. If y'all got any questions, feel free to hit me up across social media. Once again, at DFS Mastermind. Y'all bless up. Let's get to the green line.